It's not a game. I'm not a robot, and I challenge you. I'm not a phantom. I'm in your face, and I'm here to see you through.
Ah, the soothing tones of the school hallway. So I'm going to talk about this now, even though I don't know how it's ever going to play out. Because either this is going to happen way after the incident has occurred, or it'll never happen at all. I put in like a 2+ hour session on this day one. Made some time from work, and I was like, I'm going to get into this, and I'm going to record some, and it's going to be great. And then I started hearing about how Atlus was like, yeah, no, don't do YouTube videos or streaming of anything in the game. That's not entirely true. They mostly talk about anything up through July 7th. But that's also, like, not the bosses of dungeons or any major story spoilers. So I'm going to keep doing this anyways, and when this airs in, I don't know, October, because that's when they've finally been like, okay, fine, do whatever, or never, because I'm talking to myself, just understand that it's kind of weird. That's all. That's all I got. Alrighty. I just want to show off some of these menus, by the way, because, like, now that we have the full suite of options available, they're looking pretty slick. I went through and looked at the calendar. It goes all the way through next March. Has all sorts of dates on it. Tells us about when tests are, so those are still a thing. Not shocking. That's cool. Shows us certain days off. It also shows us that... I love how he transitions and he's just in the menu. We have a couple of new stats, although not really that different from before, but knowledge is still there, but we have like a kindness and a guts. And right now, we suck at all of them. And unless I've missed something, we haven't had an opportunity to increase them just yet. But we'll work on it. And here's our persona. One cool thing, and this might have been doable in Golden as well, I forget, but it's relatively new, is I can reorder these. It's really nice. So instead of having like all my attacks and all my buffs or debuffs scattered in whatever order I got them, I can finally arrange them. And to somebody like me, that's very important. Let's head to the rooftop. We'll probably start exploring the school a little more intensely once we actually get to the point where, you know, we're going to be allowed to roam about and have the days at our disposal. It's off limits, but you can do it. Because right now, I mean, it's fairly linear, and then the game opens up.
There you are. Sorry for calling you up here like this. I bet Kawakami already told you stuff like, don't get involved with him, huh?
I'm not going to lie to him, so... Sure, this is a fine middle ground.
Figured as much. Then again, we're in the same boat. I heard you got a criminal record. Everyone's talking about it. No wonder you were so gutsy. What was all that happened? You know, how we almost got killed at a castle. It wasn't a dream, right? You remember it too, yeah?
Yeah, I completely do. It was a substantial part of my morning.
Well, just because we both remember it doesn't mean much, though. I mean, even if it was a dream, you saved me from Kamoshida. So yeah, thanks.
You're welcome.
But man, that Kamoshida we saw there. You probably don't know about it, but there are some rumors about him.
Okay, now we know who Kamoshida is, so we don't have any reason to keep asking, like, who? Earlier it was kind of funny, but...
You know, the guy you met at the school gates. The ripped one. That asshole who was all full of himself at the castle. No one says anything against him because he's some medalist who took the volleyball team to nationals. The way Kamoshida was king of that castle felt crazy real because of that. I wonder if we can go back to that castle again. Ah, forget it. It must have all been a dream. It has to be. Sorry to drag you out here like this. That's all I had to say. You know, we might be pretty similar. I feel like we're gonna get along just fine as troublemakers. I'm Ryuji Sakamoto. I'll come talk if I see you around. Don't ignore me, alright? See ya.
It's good that these things are spoken aloud because obviously my first guess on that would have been Sakamoto, and that would have been wrong in this case. Sakamoto, they've said multiple times. All right. Obediently return home. I don't know. Every time I'm told to do something, I end up doing some variation of it, whether I want to or not. Guess I'll head home. I'm not supposed to be a troublemaker, okay? I know we're supposed to be friends now, but don't do it. Also, quick jump. No time to explore the school anymore. You're going home. This is typical, though. I mean, usually the first few days are like this. And then it's going to start opening up into our time management extravaganza. Yeah, whoops. Well, we're not doing the bottom one. It wasn't really an accident, so I guess I'll just apologize. I mean, I did. I had your curry breakfast. I mean, yes, but let's be honest. I do, yes. It's not like if I'm late to school by 15 minutes, they can be like, well, he's on probation, so he's dead. Although in theory they could. I mean, it's up to the principal, but... Oh, he's got the eyebrow raised. It must be a female.
What is it?
I'm standing here because you were talking to me. It'd be rude to walk away.
Yo.
Oh, so I'm closing up the shop now, huh? It'd be nice. It's kind of like I run the place. Unfortunately, I get the feeling that something's going to happen, like a break-in, and I'm going to get blamed. Well, I don't know of anything else to do at this moment, so... straight to bed. I do feel exhausted. It was a long day. We went through a dungeon. There was a kitty cat who wasn't a kitty cat. I hope I don't have any weird dreams. I hope that app's finally gone, too. I'm so tired of that app. Good.
About time you've come to. On your feet, inmate. Our master wishes to speak with you. It's for your own sake that you take his words to heart.
First off, let us celebrate our reunion. Oh, you've awakened to your powers, and special ones at that. Your rehabilitation can finally begin.
You know, the nose is always the distracting thing with Igor, but to me, I'm always more concerned about the eyebrows that are tree branches. That's a bit much. I mean, clearly we showcase some kind of power, so let's talk about this. What am I rehabbing from?
There is no need to understand it all for the time being. You will be training the power of persona, which you have awakened to. Personas are, in other words, a mask. An armor of the heart when confronting worldly matters. I have high expectations for you.
It's clearly my concern, I think. Whether I'd like it to be or not, so, huh?
There is no need to worry. You will learn when the time comes. By the by, have you come to appreciate the Metaverse Navigator? Using it will allow you to come and go between reality and palaces.
Everything is a question. Both of these are fair game. I'm assuming that's the app. And I'm imagining the place that we were was a palace of sorts, so...
I bestowed it to you as a means to train you as a thief.
The Metaverse Navigator is a gift from our master. You better take care in using it, inmate. Devote yourself to your training so that you may become a fine thief.
It must be disheartening to make use of the Metaverse Navigator alone. Should there be others who would prove beneficial to you, I will grant it to them as well. This is all for you to grow as a most excellent thief.
Huh, it's time. Go back and enjoy whatever rest you might have.
Almost ended at the perfect time in the song. Pretty close. Fate and Awakening. Rubbish. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be 2 for 2 on late days. Pop open that umbrella.
Seriously?
Guy totally lost it. It's been happening a lot lately. People are losing their minds.
What's going on?
The economy sucks, the news is depressing. It's not a shocker. You guys could just transfer for me. Yeah, I don't have to do this every time. I guess we'll see. I'm sure there's going to be more things to do in between here, too. Okay. So it did actually skip the transfer, huh? All right. Guess we're playing volleyball. I don't want to be on the same team as Takamaki, excuse me. Another one that I would say wrong, but we've heard her name said once. Her stupid, ridiculous body. Dealing with her is such a hassle. Kids are mean. Okay, so a vending machine is here. That's good. Can't do anything with it yet, but we might be able to buy stuff like Somas there. Maybe not Somas, those are expensive, but the soul items, anything that gives SP. Made it to school safely, which is a stark contrast to yesterday. Now I can go to class.
Class is starting.
Mr. Ushimaru. All right, another teacher who hates our guts. Good start. Yes, the exclamation point. That's what we want. Greek philosopher Plato
Answer.
divided things into 3 parts. Appetite, spirit. Well, I'm going to give this a double check, because I am not positive. I'm guessing logic, but let's see. So spirit, appetite, and reason, which I'm assuming is logic? Yes? I'm just double checking real quick. I want to get these right because the more stats we get, the less we have to worry about like strenuously getting everything out of each day. Should be logic though, I would imagine. I thought there was a way to like check these online too, but I don't know what that is, or maybe it's not there yet. I think it's logic.
Correct.
Yes. Can't stump the new kid. People become society's scum. All right. We're already changing the perception. One correct answer and already people are whispering. Huh. Okay. That's kind of cool. Much better than just a little musical note and a sound effect. Now we get to look at the meters when it happens, and that's cool. If people knew more about Play-Doh, they wouldn't be crashing trains.
Hey,
Uh-oh. So this guy certainly seems a little pervy. It's not phenomenal. Anne has looked sad each time we've seen her. At least around him. She seemed fine when she was just standing there, but now... Oh no, not her appendix. She has to be a model and a volleyball player before she can go to the hospital. That's not phenomenal. Best friend. Again, you guys, like, you're not even trying to see if I'm around. We're right by my classroom. Of course I could be here. If something were to happen to you, I just don't know what I would do. She's not having it. Please excuse me. Uh-oh. How dare she turn my ride home down? I'm an Olympic medalist. I've wrestled with a broken freaking neck. Yes, that's the answer we want. This one's just mean.
Hey,
Okay. I mean, it's possible that we shared the same dream, but yeah, it's probably unlikely. Of course, this game is all about stealing hearts, so it appears that, unlike last time when we mostly were in dungeons themed for our party members and having them confront their true selves and their shadows and whatnot, seems like in this game we're going to be having other people going to, like, NPCs and being like, let's fix their hearts. And maybe it'll be some party members too. I have no idea, but... well, it was not just a dream, and I'm not out, so yeah.
oh,
Some sense. Son, your life ain't that important to me. Okay, let's go together. Let me know if you see any of the weird buildings. Just go along with it. You have no say in the matter.
if a huge castle like that really exists, I'm sure we'll find it in no time. When did they build something like that, though? We walked that way from here, right?
Well, I'm already over it. Let's just go home.
When you put it that way, I'm not so sure anymore. All right, this way. Let me know if you notice something. Huh? We're at school. There wasn't anything out of place along the way, right? I didn't see no castle either. We must have made a wrong turn somewhere. Let's try again.
I want to go home.
Don't worry, I won't mess up this time. Let's go. For real? Is it smaller than we think it is? What do you think?
Yeah, we can check our phones. I have an app, do you? Probably not.
I already did that. But I didn't see anything like it around here. Huh? Phone. Hey, that reminds me. Didn't you have a navigation app thingy on back then?
I like how I can never confirm these things. It's always just like, huh, or,
I don't know if it was or not, but I heard stuff that sounded like one coming from your phone.
Yep.
You know, didn't it say stuff like, returned to the real world, or something like that? Let me see your phone for a bit.
Alright, but don't look at all my nudes.
What's this eyeball-looking thing?
Remarkable logo.
Wait, what? What a weird app. Oh, wait, this is it! I knew it! It is a navigation app! There's even your search history! Oh man, I'm such a genius. Let's try using it.
I don't know about this.
Why? All we're doing is starting an app.
Kamoshida. Shujin Academy. Pervert. Castle. Beginning navigation.
There we go. Then we went in a certain direction and... Hey, what are you... Huh? What the hell?
So the place is just called Pervert Castle. I guess we've done away with the pretense, huh?
Look, it's the castle from yesterday. We made it back. That means what happened yesterday was for real too. Yeah, those clothes. That happened last time too, huh? What's with that outfit?
You jelly. My goodness. Let's just go. Not bad, huh? Because I'm embracing it.
You like it? What's going on here? This makes no effing sense at all.
Hey! Stop making a commotion.
You?
The shadows started acting up, so I came here wondering what it could be. To think you guys would come back to the entrance when you barely managed to escape.
What is this place? Is it the school?
That's right.
But it's a castle!
This castle is the school, but only to this castle's ruler.
The castle's ruler?
I think you called him Kamoshida? It's how his distorted heart views the school.
Kamoshida? Distorted? Explain it in a way that makes sense.
I shouldn't have expected a moron to get it.
What did you say? What was that?
It must be the slaves captive here.
For real? Oh shit, it's for real. We saw other guys held captive here yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're from our school.
Most likely on Kamoshida's orders. It's nothing out of the ordinary. It's like that every day here. What's more, you two escaped yesterday. He must have lost his temper quite a bit.
That son of a bitch!
Ryuji?
This is bullshit! You hear me, Kamoshida?
Doing that isn't going to open it, you know. Still, it seems you have your reasons.
Hey, Mona!
It's Morgana!
Do you know where those voices are coming from?
You want me to take you to them? Well, I guess I could guide you there. But only if he comes with us.
No way.
It's settled then.
For real? Thanks, man.
Alright, let's do this. Follow me. Now then.
All right, back to the ventilation shaft. Not barging in through the entrance. Yeah.
Huh?
Seems smart. Okay. That's fair. I mean, there's a lot we don't understand about this place, but it certainly seems bad. He's putting other volleyball players into a sex dungeon, so, look at that transition. Oh. So sleek. All right.
This way!
Follow me. All right, but first I want to check my menu. Yep, back in the party. Okay, good. Good. Let's examine, oh, I can't do that here. I have to do stats. Then here. Then, there we go. Take a look at Zoro. Learning Patra next. It's good. Pretty balanced stats, although magic's a little bit higher. And weak to Zeo. It's good to know. Very disturbing eyes. Okay.
What's this?
Don't you dare explore. Only follow. Okay, so he's now seeing what we saw already.
Let's go.
Yeah, we don't want a shadow showing up. We'd have to kick its ass. Oh. Okay, well, we ran up this last time, so this makes sense. Oh, he's following us now. Okay. All right, head to the cells. We can do that. Look at that cringe face.
Listen up.
All right, basics of battle. Remember everything. Ambush them. Yeah, I've heard about this. Attack them from behind. Rip off their masks. So we get a preemptive strike, which we want. All right, attack a nearby enemy. Press the X button. Watch for a red icon to appear when you're in range. You certainly want to do that as much as possible. Go for the first strike.
Let's go.
You can't use a persona, so you shut your mouth, he says.
Show me your true form.
That's neat.
All right. The first move is ours. I don't see a weak spot.
All right, so we don't have anything remembered from last time, so we'll have to keep going through the list. But that's okay. We have some SP. We might as well just get some info filled in. I think he was weak to wind. Yep.
Nice work, team.
For experience.
Okay.
Neat. Alright. Investigate the cells. Probably not these, but we'll take a look while we're here just to make sure. Empty. We're probably looking for ones with people in them. Something was spinning in that one. See that over there? That should be the light off the barrel. Oh, we got a yellow cell. Oh, it's a door. I see.
Hey!
Yeah, Ryuji, you don't have to be like 11 on the volume scale all the time. Trying to be stealthy. It would be a problem if they discovered us.
Now then.
Okay, hide in the room. Got it.
The shadows probably won't come in here.
How can you tell?
There's a lack of distortion here, meaning the ruler's control over this area is weak.
Is this a classroom?
Now do you understand? This place is another reality that the ruler's heart projects.
This is Kamoshida's reality? Shit makes no sense at all.
One could say it's a world in which one's distorted desires have materialized. I call such a place a palace.
A palace?
This is happening because he thinks the school is his own castle.
So it became like this because he just thought of it like that? That son of a bitch!
You must really hate this Kamoshida guy.
Hate doesn't even cover how I feel. Everything is that asshole's fault.
I don't know what happened between you two, but don't let your emotions get the better of you. His lackeys are everywhere inside. You're curious about your outfit, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm curious as hell about it too.
That's also because of this world.
More stuff that makes no sense.
Anything distorts according to how a ruler pleases within his palace. A school can turn into a castle like this, after all. In order to prevent such distortions, one must hold a powerful will of rebellion. Your appearance is a manifestation of that. It's the image of rebellion that you hold within.
I'm so fed up with all this. I'm more curious about you than his clothes. What the hell are you anyways?
I'm a human. An honest-to-God human.
No, you're obviously more like a cat.
This is, well, it's because I lost my true form, I think.
You think?
But I do know how to regain my true form. The reason why I snuck in here was for a preliminary investigation of those means. Well, I ended up getting caught, though. Besides, I've been tortured by Kamoshida too. I'm gonna make him pay for sure.
What is this, a comic book? This is seriously crazy.
If we're gonna keep going, we should hurry along. I'll be counting on your skills this time too, rookie. Got it?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna force it all on you. I thought it might help, so... I brought this just in case. It's a model gun, though, so it only makes sounds.
That's a toy!
But it looks totally real, so it'll at least fake him out. Oh, I brought some medicine, too. You know what they say, providing is something. Huh? Huh?
So you were planning this from the start. Well, fine. If you're ready to go, we'll resume our infiltration.